cultural center of the world for fashion, art, and of course, food. It's especially known for its pasta, cheeses, and prosciutto. But what if you don't eat any of those things?
I've never seen so many things I can't eat.
I set out on a mission to find awesome plant-based food with 3 non-vegans in tow.
This is not vegan.
Stay tuned to find out how to have the full Italian experience, vegan style.
What's up, guys? We are in Milan. It is in the northern Lombardy region of Italy.
And I'm sure you've heard of this place before, but it's a major hub for all things fashion, obviously.
So if you're new here, first of all, welcome. We're Krystal Eric, and we spent the last 2 years road tripping to different places across the US.
And wherever we go, we try and highlight all of the vegan and plant-based food options, and today is no different. We're going to be diving into all of the plant-based options in Milan. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe and like this video for more, and let's go see what it's about.
In a country famous for dairy, we found it important to pre-select options whenever possible. This allowed us to avoid translation issues and avoid impulsive hangry decisions.
And that's what brought us to Flower Burger, an amazing vegan restaurant right in the center of Milan. So before we even left, we searched Happy Cow for the highest rated vegan restaurants in Milan, and then we saved those in an offline Google map so we can access them when we're out and about. But you may not always be able to find an exclusively plant-based restaurant.
And that's okay, because they still have amazing food options. We're here at Giovanni Cova and Company, and actually everyone we're with got something not vegan, but I was able to look at the menu and pick and choose something that fit my dietary restrictions. And actually at this specific restaurant, the menu that they have caters to dietary restrictions, not just plant-based or vegan. So they label everything with a number, and no matter what your restriction is, you just look for that number and you order something that doesn't have that in it. And they make it very easy and very intuitive. And if the restaurant doesn't have a menu that caters to dietary restrictions, you can do what I'm doing at other places, which is actually using the Notes app in my phone, where it has in English and in Italian a list of the foods that I cannot eat, and I'm showing them when I go to the restaurant. And of course, also being very thankful when they can accommodate it, but also being polite when I realize that they might not be able to accommodate it in every single meal. And if all else fails,
then be self-sufficient. At the end of the day, it isn't always convenient to eat plant-based or have dietary restrictions, and chances are you'll be traveling with people who don't share the same restrictions, which is why it's important to be self-sufficient and bring along options. So I brought along a plant-based protein bar, and that's been my go-to for mornings when we can't find a cafe that doesn't have a pastry without dairy, but also it just serves as a good snack on travel days and in between activities. And last but not least, don't underestimate grocery stores. I know it's not intuitive to go to a grocery store when you're on a trip or you're on vacation, but they are going to be your best friend if you have dietary restrictions. We personally love to pop into a grocery store wherever we go, not only to get the food that we need in between eating out, but also because it's really fun to see the culture and the different options that they have available.
So that wraps up our trip to Milan, and actually our trip to Italy.
it's so sad.
Regarding eating vegan in Milan, it is possible. It's just not convenient, but in that case, it's never really convenient to eat vegan. It's just something that if you plan the right way, you could have a really good eating experience in this city.
And we do recommend that you plan. It's definitely important to come with a plan, because you don't want to wait until you're hangry to be looking for something very specific. So to make it easier for you, we are actually going to jumpstart your list. Go check out the comments. We are going to put all of the vegan and vegetarian restaurants that we ate at and that we enjoyed, and you can add those to your list to get started.
And let us know how you manage your travel restrictions when you're traveling. We'd love to get any tips that you got to share too.
All right, well, that's it for Italy, and that's it for us right now. So we'll see you back there.
Catch ya. Bye. It was like double hand, right?